state Bharatiya Janata Party just held its executive meeting here at IMC Hall in Dimapur, where Sarbananda Sonowal, the Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, was present, including all the top leaders of the BJP. This also included the Deputy Chief Minister Yanthongo Patton, as well as the former State President and Minister of Tourism and Higher Education Temjan Imna Along, and others such as the National Secretary Bharatiya Janata Party Anil K. Anthony, and also the State President Benjamin Yepthomi, among other leaders such as Minister Jacob Zimomi, as well as advisor Imkong Imchen and other leaders of the state from the Bharatiya Janata Party. The state executive meet was held here today, and it is divided into two parts where all spoke and gave a brief report of the party. Let's have a look at today's event.
I'm thankful to the State President, Sri Benjamin Yeptomiji, for allowing me to give a welcome address to all of you. And I will not take much time. Congratulations to all the Karyakartas of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Nagaland. Congratulations to all our seniors who have sweat from their brows and have brought the BJP party in Nagaland thus far. Today, under the dynamic leadership of our State President, Sri Benjamin Yeptomi, and also our BLP leader, the Deputy Chief Minister, Sri Y. Patonji, we have 12 honorable legislators in the 14th Legislative Assembly, which is a remarkable feat for our state. I'm really sorry I forgot to mention the Honorable Member of the Rajya Sabha, Sri Fangnong Konyangji. You were sitting in front of all, so I thought you were also there, but couldn't recognize you. I apologize. My dear Karyakartas, on this welcome note, who have come from far and near, especially, I want you to look at our Honorable Union Minister, Sri Sarvandada, whom we call as our elder brother whenever we go to Delhi or whenever we meet him. He is resonating the true leadership of a Karyakarta, who have been a Karyakarta throughout his life, dedicated, then became the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam also, under whose leadership the feet of the Bharatiya Janata Party grew its roots. And today, he is there to represent all of us with the Honorable Prime Minister of India under his visionary leadership, Sri Narendra Modi ji, our own elder brother, our own son of the soil, Sri Sarvanda ji, is there. Sir, we welcome you into this August gathering of the Bharatiya Janata Party State Executive Meeting, sir. We also welcome the respected Sri Anil Anthony ji, a young, dynamic leader. In his compose and in his thought process, we see the epitome of a resonating young leader who is also a Karyakarta of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and very happy that he is also a Christian, and we can resonate our faith through him and in him also with our central leadership and discuss and discourse with him. Sir, we welcome you to this extended state executive meeting of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Thank you so much to our leader, Uncle Chuba, who has always been there for the BJP Nagaland. He is now the National Vice President, and he resonated all of us, the Karyakartas of Nagaland, in the topmost level of the party in Delhi, together with our National President, Shri J.P. Naddaji. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Lastly but not the least, I would like to leave the dais by a resonating and resounding statement. The Bharatiya Janata Party is entrenched in its Karyakartas. There is a difference between being a member and a Karyakarta, a worker. The Karyakartas, no matter what, I request all of you to be patient to the goals, to be perseverant in your thought process, and not be resonating with restlessness or with anger or with frustration or discouragement. It is good that the Karyakartas understand to resonate perseverance in times of all times as we grow together silently and robustly in the state of Nagaland, penetrating and perforating down the ideology and the thought process of a vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and J.P. Nadda ji to the booths of Nagaland. My dear Karyakartas, we are the chain, we are the link between the chains. And my dear leaders, my honorable legislators, and my dear colleagues, and my dear leaders of the party, kindly make sure that the link between the voters, the people, and the leaders of the state and the government is joined together by the strength of the workers, the Karyakartas. You are important in everything of a political endeavor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. If the link is broken, then the leadership and the vision to perforate down is broken. So my dear Karyakartas, let us persevere together again under the leadership of our respected President Shri Benjamin Yathomeji, and also build the leadership of our Waipaton, the BLP leader, and who is also the Honorable Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister. My dear Karyakartas, we are proud to be Karyakartas indeed. We are proud to be the resilient force behind every vision that is envisioned for the Naga people, for the citizens of Nagaland, and for our great country, Bharat. A Karyakarta may not be always in the front, but chooses to work relentlessly, chooses to work not exclusively, but inclusively at all times. No matter what, rain, trouble, problem, propaganda, we see it all the time. I respect all of you, and our leaders who are here respects all of you for being the link, the chain link to bind the people and all of us together to the vision of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and to see Nagaland also in the forefront of the states of the nation today. Thank you very much. God bless us all. Jai Hind.
Good morning. This is my first visit to Nagaland since I've been appointed as a Prabhari of the state. And I'm very deeply honored to be here and getting this opportunity to work with all of you to grow our party in this state. The last few years have been unprecedented for the Bharatiya Janata Party and the northeastern region. A few years back, this was a region where the NDA and the Bharatiya Janata Party did not have a single state. Yet in a few years, now 7 of 8 seats in the northeast, 4 of them, the Bharatiya Janata Party is the largest party leading the government, and another 3 of the 8 states, including Nagaland, we are a part of an alliance, an NDA alliance that is leading the state. Nagaland has been one of the first states where the lotus bloomed as early as 2003. And now, with our NDA ally, NDPP, we have a very stable government that is governing the state and bringing prosperity and progress in the state. Much of the change that we are seeing in the state, it is driven by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision. The Act East policy that he started immediately after he started leading the country in 2014. Under the Act East policy, just in the last 10 years, the NDA government led by our Prime Minister has spent almost 6 lakh crores in the northeastern region to develop infrastructure connectivity, to boost domestic tourism and boost domestic industries. The northeastern region currently, it is growing at even a higher rate than the rest of India. The northeastern region is more integrated in India's mainstream than any time in the past, and our Prime Minister sees the northeastern region as India's gateway to this part of South Asia and other ASEAN countries. The people of this country and in this region, they displayed full trust in our Prime Minister's vision. And this time in 2024 Lok Sabha elections, just for the second time in India's parliamentary history, democratic history, a Prime Minister came back for the third time in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, despite the misinformation and propaganda spread by our opposition. The NDA led by our Prime Minister, we had our third best ever result, while our leading opposition party, the Congress party, had their third worst ever result. Alongside the Lok Sabha election, there were also 4 state elections in Andhra Pradesh, in Orissa, in Arunachal Pradesh and in Sikkim. And the people of this country showed full faith in the NDA and our Prime Minister. And we swept all the 4 states, including the 2 northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh and in Sikkim. The Lok Sabha election in Nagaland, the results could definitely have been better. It is a lesson to us not to be complacent and for us to stay united. And I am very sure that just like in the past, we will all together ensure that our party will keep growing in Nagaland, and in the coming years, we will keep strengthening the party's central unit and strengthen our Prime Minister's hands in the center. I ensure you that in the coming years, months, I'll be working with all of you to ensure that our party will keep growing in Nagaland, and we will all work together to ensure that we will reach our Prime Minister's vision of being a fully developed India by 2047. Our Prime Minister himself has many times, he has stressed the fact that India will not be fully developed until the northeastern region is fully developed. And for that, we will all work together. Thank you.
It is a privilege to stand before you. I think this is the first time having this consolidated meeting after our Lok Sabha and ULP election. In presence of our Union Minister and newly appointed Anil Anjali. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. His leadership and commitment to the nation have transformed India into a global powerhouse. His numerous initiatives have not only brought about economic growth, but have also fostered a sense of pride and unity among all Indians. The Honorable Prime Minister, dedication to the welfare of our people is evident in every decision he makes, and we in Nagaland have felt the positive impact of his governance. We also celebrate the third consecutive terms of the BJP-led NDA government. The recent swearing in of the Honorable Prime Minister for his third term is a historic achievement that underscores the trust and faith the people of India have placed in his leadership. Our respected National President Sri Devinadaji has been instrumental in steering the BJP towards greater heights. His strategic thinking and organizational skill have strengthened the party's condition across the country. Nadaji's focus on grassroots level engagement has empowered our cadres and ensured that the BJP remains connected to the aspiration of the common man. His leadership has been an inspiration for all of us. I would like to express my appreciation for Sri Sonowal ji, the Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, and our cluster in charge of Nagaland. He is our cluster in charge of Nagaland. Northeast is commendable. His presence here today is a sign of his commitment to our state and its people. I am delighted to congratulate National Secretary of BJP, Sri Anil Anjali, on his appointment as the Prabhari in charge of Nagaland and Nagaland. His leadership will undoubtedly bring fresh energy and strategic direction to our effort. His extensive experience and dedication to the party, I think, makes him an excellent choice for this role. We look forward to his contribution in strengthening the BJP's presence and impact in Nagaland. A special mention must be made for our state president, Sri Benjamin Tumiji. His tireless work and commitment to the BJP have been welcomed in strengthening our party's presence in Nagaland. His leadership has been marked by inclusivity and dedication, bringing together people from all walks of life to work towards the common goal of prosperous Nagaland. His role as co-chairman of the People's Democratic Alliance, PTA, has further cemented our party's position in the state. Our collective achievements are a reflection of the hard work and dedication of our party members at every level. The BJP Nagaland has grown from strength to strength, thanks to the effort of each one of you who are present here today. Our success in the recent election is a clear indication of the people's trust in our vision and our commitment to their welfare. We 12 members are elected in the recent 2023 election with a BJP again because of you all who are here today. Because of our BJP Karikatas, we are here today as elected members. As we look ahead, our focus must remain on the development and progress of Nagaland, welfare of our farmers, youth, and women to remain at the forefront of our agenda. By ensuring that every citizen of Nagaland has access to opportunities and resources, we can build a state that is not only self-reliant, but also a model for others to follow. Let us please continue our work with the same zeal and dedication that has brought us this far. Let us remain united in our effort to serve the people of Nagaland and to uphold the values and principles of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Together we can achieve greater height and create a brighter future for our state and our country. With these few words, I once again welcome our Honorable Union Minister, Sri Sonowal ji, here in our meeting. Thank you. Jai Hind.
We are all assembling here today to make our journey, the journey of BJP in Nagaland, most effective, popular, acceptable, and credible. And this is an ample opportunity for all of us. We all know we are all from Northeast. So we understand the issues of Northeast, and we understand the cultural heritage and tradition of Northeast. So with this better understanding of our existence, as a BJP member, we have a very clear vision. That is, being a BJP member, we have the most important principle. That is, nation first, party second, self last. This is the principle line we always undertake, and we always follow, and we always abide by this principle to make BJP close to the heart of the people of the country. And to serve our nation is our first duty. Or I believe you are all very committed soldiers of Bharatiya Janata Party. Since the beginning, you have always been working hard to make the journey of BJP in Nagaland most popular and acceptable. And I believe with this particular motto, you are assembling here today. And for make BJP more popular in the future course of action. Today, we are very lucky to have the leader like Narendra Modi ji as Prime Minister of the country. He is the most popular political leader in the world at present. And he is the ideal leader for all of us. And he is a leader of honesty, courage, determination, conviction, commitment, and hard-working ability, with vision and with ability of discharging his duty for the welfare of the country, for the welfare of all sections of society in the country. That is why Honorable Prime Minister, right from the beginning as a Prime Minister, when he has taken over the responsibility in 2014, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, participating democracy, cooperative federalism. So that is the universal policy he has undertaken, and bringing all the people of the country along, taking them into confidence and making a journey and creating a historic success story for the people. And this is what he could able to perform, he could able to achieve, he could able to demonstrate all the kind of success story, whatever being achieved in the last 10 years, out of his devoted effort. I being a North-Sterner, I must admit that fact. And we are all, whatever you impartially assess, in the last 10 years, Honorable Prime Minister's efforts to make Northeast most visible, most powerful, and for its speedy growth in all sectors of our activity. And I believe whatever initiative he has taken, he could able to successfully perform. And in earlier occasion, when there was UPA government, Congress in the helm of affairs for the last more than 6 decades, what they did for Northeast. During their regime, the people from any part of Northeast, either from Nagaland or Assam or Arunachal Pradesh, any part, whether it is student leader, political leader, social leader, women leaders, and farmers leader, all sections of society, when they approach Delhi for our genuine cause, Delhi never attended, never gave any serious attention to our entire demand, and our expectation never been fulfilled. Our voice has never been heard. That was the Delhi's mindset towards Northeast, Congress mindset towards Northeast. But Honorable Prime Minister, after going through detailed study and research, he has discovered Northeast as the most potential zone of the country, most powerful zone of the country. That is why he has termed it as a hostile. It is full of resources, whether it is human resource, natural resource, forest resource, water resource, cultural resource, spiritual resource, all kind of resources very much available in the region of Northeast. That is why growth of Northeast is must. Without the growth of Northeast, without the development Northeast, India cannot shine, India cannot achieve progress of life. That is why he has directed all ministers, whether it is cabinet minister or state ministers, from the Ministry of Council, Government of India, to pay visit to Northeastern state every fortnight, along with their senior official. And very categorically he has directed to all the ministers that whatever project lying there in the state of Northeast, unimplemented, unattended, those projects should be reviewed in consultation with the stakeholder of Northeast, and immediately take speedy measures to get it implemented within a time frame. And that must be quality implementation, not an implementation of mere nation, but quality implementation. Out of that quality implementation, the people of Northeast must get an opportunity to excel their ability of growth. So this is what Modi ji has started his innings for the speedy growth of Northeast. And earlier, when there was Congress regime, what they did? Look is policy. That was the only announcement confined on the paper. Look is policy. Northeast को देखते रहो, कुछ करना नहीं है. लेकिन हमारे परम आदर्श आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने what he did? He said that no, we'll have to act, and act must be translated into action by way of adopting policy program and proper implementation. So this is what he did. As a result, connectivity and communication, now we have seen in Nagaland also, close to the 1,000 kilometers national highways being constructed, and more than 280 kilometers have already been approved, and several lakhs people have been brought under Ayushman Bharat scheme, and close to lakhs people got building out of Prime Minister's Awas Yojana. That is the way in all the national government schemes have been given to the people of Northeast, people of Nagaland, so that people can have better access to their living of dignity, respectability, and this is what Honorable Prime Minister has done for the people of Northeast. And because of the connectivity and communication, now Northeast is not only visible in the country, but it has become one of the most attractive destinations for the global tourists, global visitors. And this particular region earlier dominated by bomb blast, killing, kidnapping, all of the deteriorated law and order situation. There was no sense of security. But Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's and Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah's, they are very, very practical, and they are adequate and appropriate initiative, and taking the people of region into confidence could able to bring back peace and tranquility to the region. As a result, this particular region become a very, very viable region for global investment, national investment. That is why many more investors from the different sectors are visiting Northeast to pay their attention and also create an ecosystem of our growth faster. So I believe this is why we must be grateful to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is the first Prime Minister in the 75 years of our independence who had visited more than 60 times of Northeastern state. He is the only Prime Minister. Neither Pandit Nehru nor any others like Congress ruled their regime, their Prime Minister ever visited like this. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he has not only visited, but also he wanted the potentiality and possibility and probabilities and full of resources. This particular region must stand tall, not only in the country but in the world. That is why, by developing a very, very good relationship with the ASEAN countries and also BPI, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, India, and also Myanmar, Thailand, Brunei, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, all ASEAN and BBN. This country now become very much friendly to India, and the people of Northeast must access to this better condition of our environment by way of creating an ecosystem so that in all the sector of our activities like access, education, science and technology, agriculture, tourism, and industrial growth, in all areas of our functioning, we could have better access and better trade relationship, export and import. And I believe Nagaland being one of the most potential state, particularly your traditional skill is so powerful. Whatever product, whether it is handicraft or any other utensil or any other, you do the production out of your traditional skill inherited from your forefathers. It is unique in nature. That's why our Prime Minister is always insisting. Vocal for local, local to global. That is what now the women of Nagaland is doing. And also, the farmers are so capable now, able to produce best coffee in the world and creating a very, very important space in the world market. And the sector of export, now in the near future, Nagaland can play a very, very important role. Don't you believe? Alandi, ये जो आपकी स्टेट में जो शक्ति, संपदा और संभावना बसा हुआ है, ये दुनिया ने देखी है। इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा कि हमारे जो नागालैंड की युवा है, युवा शक्ति, महिला शक्ति जाग उठे, किसान शक्ति जाग उठे। Today, whatever initiative are being taken by the government of India for the promotion of our status of life in the entire region is unique under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So that is why his heart is very much full of love and affection to the people of Northeast. That is the reason why more than 5 lakhs crore has been invested for our connectivity and communication and information highways. So this was never before. मैं आप लोगों को एक बात ध्यान में लाना चाहता हूँ। अरुणाचल प्रदेश में उनकी जितने भी जिले हैं, एक जिले से दूसरे जिले जाने के लिए उनका पास सड़क व्यवस्था थे नहीं। और आज आप देखिए कितने बड़े विकास, कितने बड़े परिवर्तन। और आज नागालैंड में ऐसा ही एक परिवर्तन का माहौल बन चुका है। असम में भी बन चुका है, त्रिपुरा में बन चुका है, मिजोरम में बन चुका है। और काल में हमारे माननीय सह मंत्री महोदय सीएम साहब सब कोई थे। हमारे जलमार्ग विकास के सिलसिले में बड़ा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सभी मंत्री को जैसे निर्देश दिए, हमें भी निर्देश दिए, जाओ और नागालैंड में नॉर्थ ईस्ट के अलग अलग प्रदेश में जलमार्ग के सिलसिले में जो संभावना और संपदा है उनके विकास के लिए कदम उठाओ। उसी निर्देश को पालन करते हुए कल हम लोगों ने चर्चा की, स्टेक होल्डर्स कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई, बड़े सफल हुई, पहली बार के लिए हुई है। ये भी संभव हुई है सिर्फ ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए। इसलिए आप एक बार बड़ा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पिछले 10 साल में हमें जो सहयोग की है, जो सद्भावना दिखाई है, जो उन्होंने खुद फ्रॉम द फ्रंट इज लीडिंग द होल नेशन एंड ऑल्सो फ्रॉम द फ्रंट इज टेकिंग इनिशिएटिव फॉर द स्पीडी ग्रोथ ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्ट। इसके लिए आप एक बार मेरा साथ सहयोग कीजिए। नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद, सब सहयोग कीजिए। नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद, नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद, नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद। हमारे आज हमारे एग्जीक्यूटिव स्टेट जो एक्सटेंडेड ऑफिस बेयर मीटिंग है, में जो भी हमारे अलग अलग मोर्चा की जो पदाधिकारी है, आईटी की है, मुझे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष ने बताया है, आईटी की है, प्रिंट की है, अलग अलग वर्गों से जो भी आए हैं, मुझे लगता है कि आप सबको मिलकर हमारी ये जो सक्सेस स्टोरी 10 साल के अंदर देश का विकास तो हुई है और देश का विकास उस स्तर पर हुई है। नाउ इंडिया अर्लियर बिफोर 2014 it was positioned at 11th in the world economy ranking. Now, because of the able leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, now we are able to become the 5th largest economy in the world. Now, we are going to become one of the top 3 economies in the world in the next 5 years, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister. So this is the power of his leadership. This is a vision of his leadership. This is his commitment for the cause of the people of the country. And I believe Nagaland, being one of the most resourceful state in the country, I believe in the near future, to make India self-reliant nation by 2047, Atmanirbhar Bharat and developed country, I believe, along with the other states of the country, Nagaland will also play a very, very important role. I have got full confidence and I have got full expectation that this can be made into a reality by your devoted and committed effort. With these few words, मैं तो इतना ही कहूँगा कि आप लोगों ने हमारे बेंजामिन या भूमि की नेतृत्व में और पटौन जी के नेतृत्व में आप लोगों ने एक साथ मिलकर बीजेपी को हमारी जनता की सबसे करीब के जनता की सबसे आदरणीय आप पार्टी के हिसाब से हमेशा उनको खड़ा करने के लिए आप कदम उठाते जाइए और मैं नागालैंड की जनता को विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद देता हूं। I pay my special regard to the people of Nagaland because of their support and sympathy for the last so many years, because of their help, because of their blessing, because of their support. BJP is now gaining a lot of popularities, and even they have been kind enough to help us to have 12 numbers of MLA in the last election. And in the near future, I'm expecting more and more better results are going to come from the platform of BJP and because of the support of the people of Nagaland. With these few words, I especially thank the State Committee, Benjamin and others leaders, and also all the brothers and sisters in this particular State Committee of Nagaland BJP. You are all very nice human beings and very committed. And I must say that today I have given an opportunity to serve the nation in the capacity of a Union Minister. And because of this, I must be thankful to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and our National President Nadaji, who has been leading from the front to make the party more popular, more close to the heart of the people of the country. So I believe with this particular approach, we'll have to proceed and we'll have to always serve the nation with honesty and commitment. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I am deeply honored to deliver the presidential address at the Extended State Executive Meeting 2024. I express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the Honorable National BJP President Shri J.P. Nada, the Honorable Honorable Union Home Minister, Sri Amit Shah ji, and the National General Secretary Organization, Sri B.L. Santosh ji, for entrusting me with the responsibility of serving as the State President of Nagaland, of the world's largest political party. Additionally, I thank the Honorable Minister for Tourism and Higher Education, Sri Temjani Nalong ji, who was also the former State President of Nagaland, for entrusting me and under whose leadership I served the party in various capacities. Since my appointment on 25th September 2023, the past 10 months has been hectic. I'm grateful to all the honorable cabinet ministers, the honorable advisors, the state office bearers, the state spokesperson, the state morcha cell, district president, mandal president, and every karyakarta of Nagaland BJP for your constant guidance and support. Together, we have achieved much, and I believe we will accomplish even more in the days to come. Today, we are greatly privileged to have Honorable Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sri Sonowal ji, who is also the cluster in charge of Nagaland. He earlier served as the 14th Chief Minister of Assam from 2016 to 2021, and also as the State BJP President of Assam. He has the distinction of being the first BJP Chief Minister of Assam, and since then, the BJP is only growing from strength to strength. Sir, with your vast experience in political life and party leadership, each and every one of us present here have immensely benefited from your words of wisdom. The BJP Nagaland will always look up to you as our elder brother, and we request you, sir, to please keep guiding us and supporting us in every manner possible. We are also delighted to warmly welcome our newly appointed Prabhari, Sri Anil Anthony ji, who is also the National Secretary and National Spokesperson. Sir, the BJP Nagaland State eagerly looks forward to working closely with you. We believe that we will learn from your leadership and that you will improve upon our works and take the BJP Nagaland even to greater heights in the coming days. My dear leaders and Karyakartas, polling for the general election to the 18th Lok Sabha in Nagaland was held in the first phase, that is on 19 April 2024. While the BJP did not set up a candidate, our alliance partner, the NDPP, set up the People's Democratic Alliance consensus candidate in the person of Dr. Chomben Mori. Unfortunately, our PK candidate lost the election. Nevertheless, I want to remind all of you that electoral politics eventually culminates either in victory or defeat. Even though our alliance candidate lost, I thank each one of you from the bottom of my heart for working tirelessly for the alliance during the election. Your commitment and dedication to the party and the PDA is exemplary. Day in and day out, I have been observing how our honorable legislatures and Karyakartas were working selflessly for the NDPP candidate in the true spirit of the alliance. As your state president, it makes me immensely proud, and I feel honored to be leading such active, sincere, and committed Karyakartas. No sooner did the Lok Sabha elections conclude, we had to prepare for the elections to the urban local bodies, which were held on 26 June 2024, after a gap of 20 years. The BJP Nagaland set up a total of 52 ULB candidates, 1 municipal and 9 town council wards. A total of 26 of them were elected, out of which 14 were men and 11 are women councillors. Out of the 11 women councillors, 3 of them won uncontested. Likewise, 4 male councillors were also declared uncontested. I'm proud to say that 44% of our BJP councillors are women. This is the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is the champion of Nari Shakti. This is Honorable Prime Minister mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, or Sabka Prayas. My dear friends, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is leading the Vikshit Bharat movement to make India a fully developed nation by the year 2047, the centenary of our independence. Modi ji's 8-pronged developmental model includes peace, power generation, tourism, 5G connectivity, development and preservation of culture, natural farming, sports, and enhancement of potential. Then, there is also the HIRA model, the highways, internet, railways, and airways. In the words of our Honorable National President today, for Delhi, neither Kohima nor Dimapur is far away. Dil se bhi paas hai, or Delhi se bhi paas hai. All this is happening because of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whose development agenda is last mile delivery and last mile connectivity. Under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the Government of India has signed the framework agreement with the NSNIM on 3rd August 2015 and the agreed position with the Working Committee Naga political groups on 17 November 2017. We appeal to the Honorable Prime Minister and the Government of India for an early, inclusive and honorable solution to the long-standing Naga political issue. Dear friends, with so much love and attention that the Government of India, led by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is giving us, the people of Nagaland, we have a lot of work to do in the days ahead. There is no room for complacency. Nagas are known for hard work, sincerity, and dedication. I see all these qualities in all of you, and therefore, I call upon each and every one of you gathered here today to review your commitment to the collective vision and mission of serving the people and advancing the ideals of the Bharatiya Janata Party. As dedicated members of the Bharatiya Janata Party, your commitment and hard work are the pillars upon which our party stands. It is through your relentless effort that we have achieved so much. But the journey ahead demands even greater unity and cohesiveness. To elevate our party to unprecedented heights, it is imperative that we work together in line with our party's vision and purpose. Let us align our individual strength and talent so that every Karyakarta feels valued and empowered to contribute their best. It is our collective dream that one day the fruits of our labor will pay off and we will see 60 Bharatiya Janata Party MLAs in the Nagaland Legislative Assembly in the very near future. As I have said earlier, our journey has been hectic and it will be so even in the days to come. Sometimes there may be ups and downs. If at any point of time I have hurt any one of you unintentionally, then I apologize to all of you. I believe that we will continue to work together to serve the people as one big, happy family. I once again thank each and every one of you for the love and support you have given to me, and I look forward to continue working together with stronger bonds of brotherhood, understanding, unity to strengthen the hands of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji as the whole nation marches towards Viksit Bharat. Thank you. God bless. Jai Hind.
I'm grateful to the Honorable Union Minister for his insightful sharing on the exact status of how the government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji has been working in the last 10 years. It's enlightening for all of us. Thank you for your insightful sharing. I congratulate the new state Prabhari on taking charge of the affairs of the state BJP. We have not met. I just congratulated him on the Twitter and he replied back, so I was very happy. So we look forward to more engagement and encouragement from you to take our party affairs ahead. I thank each and every one of you for the presence who have come from far and near to witness our honorable chief guest and our newly appointed state Prabhari. We are all very excited and we look forward to closely networking and working in the interests of the party. Much has been said about Northeast, but I just want to add one or two few lines to supplement our Honorable Union Minister. Very confidently I can say the socio-economic landscape of Northeast, including Nagaland, has been positively impacted. And we are only looking forward to more welfare programs of the central government. And we heard that our Honorable Union Cabinet Minister, Shri Sonowal ji, is the blue-eyed boy of Honorable Prime Minister of India. So somehow we feel that our Honorable Prime Minister is in our midst. So we are very happy. And this is a request. Your office, if you agree, will be a liaising office for BJP Nagaland in the various ministries and the proposals that we will be putting through the state government in the interest of the party. So I thank each and every one of you, especially our chief guest, and we wish you all the best in your new tenure. We heard you're going to be very powerful in the Union Cabinet, and it only makes us proud to work for a party. And we are really enlightened and motivated by your presence here in the state executive meeting. Today, under the leadership of the state unit, Mr. Benjamin Yaptomi, and all the senior party leaders, our party is progressing ahead. Our only appeal and request is that give us more seats in the future, so that we'll be able to do justice to ourselves and also to the party. This is a request from all of us. Thank you all for this wonderful meeting, and thank you all, our great leaders from our nation who have come here to bless us with your presence. Thank you.